Are you Chinese? Do you eat dogs out there? No, you must be Filipino maybe, from the Philippines? You must be from Thailand. Or even cats. I heard they eat those animals out there. No we don't, you giant. Hey everyone, what's good? My name's Rosh. Some people call me Rosh, some people call me Roshan. My mom calls me Rosan Gurung, but you can call me Dragon. Firstly, I'm sorry you had to experience that god-awful wink. And secondly, I don't think anyone in my life has ever called me Dragon.
Dale, you have to call me Dragon.
Naughty, naughty, you teasing me, you naughty, naughty.
Welcome to the first ever episode of the Cocogen Diaries.
Cocogen, 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 Diaries.
Okay, so why am I doing this channel? I'm doing this channel to let other people know, even if you're Nepalese or non-Nepalese, that it's okay to fail. I failed so many fucking times in my life. I couldn't even count it. So many fucking times. Whether that's in like sport, music, anything. I failed a lot.
Hello darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again.
It's okay to take the non-traditional route in life. What even is the traditional route in life? Who made it up? Make your own route. Take any route you want. Do what you want to do, you know? You don't have to take this route that someone has laid out for you. You know, the classic career, then pension.
I don't like this crap.
You don't have to do that. Do what you want to do. Lastly, that it's okay to not be okay. It's okay if you feel down sometimes. We all do. I felt down many times. I've cried loads. Don't expect too much from yourself. You know, give yourself a pat on the back. You've made it this far. So what does Cocogen Diaries mean? So I made this theory, this concept a while ago that I'm part of this generation. I pigeonholed myself to this generation where I called it the Cocogen, where I was born in one country but raised in another. And for example, I was born in Nepal but raised in the UK. So if you're a bit like me, you know, like brown on the outside and your soul is white as fuck on the inside, then you're part of this theory I've made. The Cocogen Theories, the coconut generation. And diaries, that's quite self-explanatory. I just want to share with you my experiences, thoughts and feelings. So yes, there we are, the Cocogen Diaries. Diaries! Okay, so I've told you why I'm doing this and what I'm going to do, but I haven't really told you who I am yet. So here's a little quick preview of my life, everyone. Somewhere in Nepal, in the depths of the Himalayas, a Sherpa had found a baby in a rice field. Yo, that baby is not me, which was found in a rice field by a Sherpa in the Himalayas. I made that up, but here's my real story. So, I was born in Nepal in Kathmandu, and I was actually nearly born in a taxi, but that's a story for another time. And when I was around 3 years old, I would say, me and my parents moved to the UK. In the UK, I lived all over the country, moving from one army barrack to another. Oh, also I lived in this very hot country called Brunei for a while. Oh, and then I moved to Wales, this small town called Brecon, where I spent half of my life there. And then I went to university in Bristol. That's where I graduated from and also started my own business with my pals James and Ryan. And since then, my life has been like a movie. Okay, so growing up Nepalese, if I had to sum it down, like refine it massively, I would say it would be the 3 C's for me. So that's community, comparison, and careers. So I don't know much about other communities, but from my experience, the Nepalese community, anyway, communities I've been involved in, it's quite close-knit, you know, everybody knows everyone. You go to a party, you say your namastes, how are they doing, but nothing like too deep and too close. You don't really know what they're feeling, what they're going through, but you're still safe with them, you know? You're like, yo, what's good? And then you just eat, laugh, banter. Everyone knows what's happening in each other's lives though. That's the one thing in Nepalese community, and the one reason for that is the Nepalese aunties. Different breed of people they are. They're like that Lord of the Rings tower, you know, which searches for the ring, but instead they're searching for rumors and gossip. That's how everybody knows what's going on each other's lives. No one tells anyone. The aunties spread it. But all in all, the community is a good community, normally the one you're involved in. Parties can get a bit tedious, it's pretty much the same thing. Okay, comparison, the next one. I guess growing up Nepalese now, not only do you have to deal with yourself, comparing yourself to, I don't know, your friends, family members, people on Instagram, people on social media, but do you know who else does that job for you? Your parents. Your parents. They're like, Palana ka chora, Palana ka chori, Palana this, Palana that. And for those who don't know what Palana means, it means like in third term, like his or hers, her son, his daughter. And yeah, they just love to compare you to other kids, you know, other families. So you have to deal with a lot.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you.
In terms of comparison, you have to deal with yourself comparing, and then your parents on top as well, just like a boost. Like a huge weight on top of you. But I guess it's just part of who we are, made us stronger as people, I guess, now, looking back at it. I think, anyway. Lastly, I would say career. This is a big one. Growing up, I was always presented options just like, and the options would always be like, I don't know, lawyer, doctor, engineer, or the British Gurkhas, you know, just like the traditional Nepalese Asian route. The ones that your parents actually know about. But for me, I chose a whole different route to life. I don't know how I got here, but it just kind of happened. I didn't intend on getting here. I just went with what I felt I was liking at the time. So I just followed it, and now I'm here, and I'm so grateful that I took my path and not the ones that my parents presented in front of me. They were presenting me the options like in the Simpsons movie when Arnold, he's like, I don't know, the president I think, and then he's like, I pick option 4, and then our parents would be the other guy being like, nah, how about option 3? Option 3 looks good. And they'd be like, nah, I pick option 4. And they'd be like, nah. I was picked to lead, not to read.
3.
Try again.
1.
Go higher.
5.
Too high.
3.
You already said 3.
6.
There is no 6.
2.
Double it.
6.
And also, looking back, 16, 17, 18, I didn't have a fucking clue what I wanted to do. I just wanted to have fun, you know, be silly with my mates, and just have a good time. That's all I wanted to do. I wasn't thinking about careers. I guess some people were, you know, but personally, I just didn't give a fuck. I just wanted to have fun. I guess for me, uni was where all the doors opened. I met so many people, my whole paradigm shifted, I guess, let's say. My whole world changed, evolved. I evolved as a person, and now that's where I am. I'm a business owner and DJ in Bristol. DJ. You can't please everyone, long story short. So the most important person you've got to please is yourself. So just do what you want, go for it, roll with it, and hopefully it works out alright. If not, you can sue me. No, I'm joking, don't sue me. Anyway, hats off to those people who do know what they want to do, like who did want to become a lawyer, engineer, doctor, you know, respect to you guys. And if you're still struggling, figuring out your career, where you want to be where you want to go. That's fine. Work it out. Fail along the way. Like, take it on the chin, you know? Just that, for me, was the biggest lesson I learned. Just keep moving on. Learn from your mistakes. Don't be afraid to try and just give it a wallop of a go. Okay, lastly, I think, so growing up, I didn't really know what I wanted to become, what I wanted to do, where I wanted to go, how I wanted to live my life, you know. To be honest, I still don't know, to a certain degree, I guess. But I did know one thing. I didn't want to become an engineer, doctor, lawyer, or go into the army like my parents wanted me to, you know? That shit just wasn't for me. One, because it didn't interest me at all. Two, I really thought I wasn't clever enough to become any of those. And three, the army part, I'm a lover really, not really a fighter. Imagine seeing me in the battlefield. I would laugh, man. For me, nah. I'm a momo, bro. I'm a lover, not a fighter. I'm not going army. And also, like, taking orders, I've never really been good at that. I always question authority. And I just wanted to go to uni. That was it. And for the life. Not because for the education. Maybe for the education because my mum wanted me to, or my dad, you know, just so they can have that photo on the wall, you know, with all of you smiling, show off to other people. But I didn't really give a shit about that. I just wanted to go there, you know, party a bit, have a good time, you know, make some memories, and yeah.
And how old are you, McLovin?
Old enough.
Old enough for what?
Let's party.
Okay, whilst on the topic of careers, growing up as a Nepalese kid, you don't really have many Nepalese role models, let's say. You don't have Nepalese architects, Nepalese actors, Nepalese basketball players, Nepalese footballers who are in the mainstream media, who you can look forward to, you know? You just have Hollywood, Bollywood. But recently, saying that, I have found, for me anyway, personally, a role model, and his name is Nimsdai, and he did that like world record thing where he climbed like certain peaks of Nepal, or I think Asia, or somewhere anyway, of the world, I think, in record-breaking time, and it hit the news and it blew up, and I was just like, brah, another Nepalese like person absolutely doing bits, and I was like, shit, I was like, I need to step up my game, you know. But for ages I was searching for a role model, but then I thought long and hard about it, why I'm searching for a role model, and it's just so, you know, you can look up to something like, oh, they become something, like I want to become that as well. But it's hard growing up as a Nepalese person to find someone you resonate with. But other than that, not really many people as a Nepalese kid you can look up to. And then as I've grown up more, maybe I think my whole role model all this time was my parents, you know, and maybe for a lot of you it could have been your parents, but personally as a kid my parents sacrificed a lot for me and my sister. They moved to Britain not knowing the language and with zero money. They sacrificed everything just so me and my sister could have the world, you know. I thank them a lot for it. So mum, if you're watching this, I love you, and dad, and to my sister, you're adopted. In talks of career, if you don't have your shit together, if you don't know what you want to do, that's completely okay, that's fine. I know so many people, 40, 50, 60, who've changed careers, who've changed what they wanted to do. Things change every day. So if you don't know what you want to do, don't know what you want to become, don't worry. But the only advice I would give on that would be maybe try a lot of different things, you know, and then be like, okay, at least I know I don't like this, I don't like that. Hopefully, over time, it comes to, oh shit, this is what I want to do. And when you know that moment is on, it'll just click for you. But no matter what age you are, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 30 plus, whatever the age demographic, just do what you want to do, be happy, and remember to please yourself and not anyone else, because that's what matters. And one day I hope to become an inspiration to other people, like my parents and Nimsdai are inspiration for me. I hope people look up to me and be like, shit, if he can do it, I can do it. And then, I don't know, it kind of has that compound effect, that domino effect of everyone like leveling up, doing what they want to do, not being afraid of failure and just going for it. That's the main aim of the game.
Your body's sweeter than smoking this swish. We can go up, yeah. We can go up, yeah. You don't have to stop. You don't have to stop. We can go up, yeah.